Ninibong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. So today we're going to do a little review on the issue 1 of the Transformers 84 series, Secrets and Lies. So for those of you who don't know, this is the latest offering from IDW and Simon Furman. So Simon Furman, if you've ever read anything to do with Transformers within the realm of comic books, at some point he's probably played his hand in there somewhere. He goes all the way back to the original Marvel comics. He's also played a part in a lot of the IDW stories, the Dreamwave ones, all kinds of things. Hands down, Simon Furman is probably the most prolific writer, and one of the reasons why Transformers is the way that Transformers is. Him along with Bob Budiansky really helped shape the franchise, certainly from a lore point of view. Now, Transformers 84, as it says, 84 here, takes us all the way back to 1984, and this takes place, certainly this episode takes place before they leave Cybertron. So you can see that you've got the Ark, but it's not yellow. The Nemesis down here. This front cover is fantastic. These are kind of the main players within this. Ratbat, for those of you who don't know, Ratbat talks in this, because what this is although this is an IDW comic, this goes right back to the Marvel days. So that's why this is 84, and this goes all the way back to the Marvel days before they released. So it kind of ties in to the original G1 cartoon as well. But as we know, the Marvel comics, certainly in the UK, skewed off and did their own thing separate from that. So this is like a prequel to all of those things. First off, I want to say this is an absolutely awesome idea, and what you can see here straight away is this is kind of an older styling of artwork on this. So the way the artwork works, if we have a look and we open up a page here, you can see straight away the way that the artwork is. You get this version of Megatron, which is the version that we got in the Marvel comics, which is him being more white than silver with the darker helmet on top, and you can see the way that everything's shaded. It's almost like cross-hatched shading. I really like this. The Transformers comics from Marvel were not known for having the best artwork, so this is kind of a souped up version of that artwork. So this looks a lot nicer than that. If I bring out some of the more original artwork, so this is from Transformers The Legacy of Unicron, but you can see the way that the artwork is on this one. You can see that the artwork was never the best for this. I mean, for the day I guess it was okay, but a lot of people have issues with the way that Transformers were drawn, similar to the cartoon, the way that the art style went. But you can see what they've tried to do is bring it back to that style and just update it slightly. You can see the big contrast between this and a normal IDW. So this is from the Transformers versus Terminator. So this is the newer stylings, and you can see how nice that is, how well colored everything is. So this is like a nice kind of meeting point between the new and the old styles, which certainly from somebody who has been reading this since some of the original comics, I really like. There's also some great little points in this, where if you go to the back, you have this right at the back, which is the writer's commentary done by Simon Furman himself. And what's nice here is as you go through, it's got on each page how this ties in to the original Transformers comic from Marvel. So you can see like something will happen on a certain page and it will tell you how that ties in to the comic, what questions this answers from the original comic strip. So this is why this happens in the UK number 147, because we've seen this, and it's really cool. I like the fact that this has this little compendium here to kind of help you through everything, and I think that's a really nice touch. Well done to Simon for doing this and just showing how everything links in. So before I go into any kind of spoilers here, I'll just do a nice little wrap up. This is a fantastic comic for anybody who used to collect the original Marvel comics. It's a really nice throwback, a really nice idea. I'm really looking forward to issue number 2 of this. Well done to IDW, Simon Furman, and everybody from this. Really cracking. If you're a Transformers original comic from the Marvel days, definitely pick this one up. Now guys, we're going to get into some spoilers, so if you want to not know anything about this comic, go pick it up. And now we'll get into a few little spoilers about this one. Bits that I really like about this. I've already showed the artwork off a little bit, but something that I really like in this is we start to see some Cybertronian versions of bots that we haven't quite seen before, certainly done in this style of animation. And what I really like on this was that we get to see, you know, the Dinobots, who, you know, they weren't created on Earth, as we know from the Marvel Comics version of this. That was just the G1 styling. So we get to see these similar to what Dreamwave have done in the past, and IDW as well. We get to see their G1 Marvel comic versions of their modes, their alt modes, which obviously turned into cars. I love this. I really want to see some figures of these. I think it's absolutely awesome. So you get to see Jetfire, and Jetfire in this one is a Decepticon as well, similar to what he is in Siege. So you get to see him fighting with the Dinobots. So very quickly, the story itself starts off, and this is huge spoilers obviously, from Counterpunch's kind of speaking over everything. So he kind of narrates the beginning of it about the war, and then tells you where you are in the story, that they're running an experiment to put these turbines onto the planet, onto Cybertron, to be able to move Cybertron, but it goes wrong and there's an explosion. The background on this then is that they know that Prime is about to launch the Ark, so they are actually getting the Nemesis ready for launch, so that when they launch it, they can actually go and attack Prime. Then Counterpunch is here, and he's telling the Autobots what's going on. The Dinobots are going to investigate the explosion and everything that's going on there. So Skyfire is told by Shockwave to go and deal with them. So he goes to deal with them. He gets into a big battle with them, as we've already seen, but unfortunately he is actually taken down by Grimlock's sword right in the middle of the battle. Then near the end of the comic, Shockwave comes and removes Skyfire's brain module, saying that he will revive him later. We see this messed up version of Skyfire there, not looking too great. And then the Coneheads land to find out what the hell is going on. And then at the end of the comic, you see the Nemesis take off, and then you see why there's a separation then. So you see some of the Coneheads, Shockwave and people like that actually stay on Cybertron, while the Nemesis takes off and goes into the sky, with the Ark shortly following. And the Ark, not its classic yellow here, but white. Really interesting story. Really looking forward to seeing the next episode, which I believe comes out August the 19th. So I'll continue to kind of follow this. I definitely recommend you guys pick this up. I think this is an absolutely awesome comic. Nice to see Simon Furman doing some writings again. So guys, let me know if you picked this up in at all. Are you liking these comics? that are coming out at the moment. We've got Secrets and Lies, and we've got Transformers versus Terminator at the moment. And don't forget, we've also got My Little Pony coming out as well. So you liking everything that IDW is doing at the moment? If you pick this one up, let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll speak to you real soon. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!